we got a Captain America trailer.
Yay!
Without Captain America. Let's take a look at it.
Let's watch it.
Let's take a look.
Yeah. Let's harm other people.
In Minecraft.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I.
So they decided to take the first like 15 seconds to address that William Hurt died and has been recast by Harrison Ford by making a mustache joke.
Yeah.
Maybe because Harrison Ford refused to wear a mustache. I don't know why they did that, but
Possible.
This is the same Marvel Studios that decided to not recast Chadwick Boseman when he died and instead make an entire movie trying to profit off sympathy for his death.
Exploit his death.
Wakanda
literally exploit it.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you look at the release of this, what $375 million is the rumored budget. I think it's more than that. It's releasing in February, which is a dead zone for movies, an absolute dead zone. This needs to make $1 billion, but you know what they're trying to replicate? Ryan knows what they're trying to replicate.
Wakanda forever!
Wakanda! Yeah. They're trying to replicate Black Panther, which was released in February, made $1 billion. Big difference is Black Panther, character created by two Jewish men, was an actual character that was in the Avengers that all of us comic book fans read and loved and couldn't wait to see in a movie. We were fine with it. Now, how the movie turned out, really debatable. I would say it's really meh compared to like what we've seen, but hey, it's a huge hit. And it's something they can no longer do, by the way. It's just a single superhero and his origin and building up his very based world. Let's be real. Like they're pretty, they've got the wall. Isolationist. Yeah.
Ethnocentric.
Yeah.
Bigots, really.
Bigots, really. But like
my kind of people.
Yeah, but they dropped it on Black History Month.
Oh.
So they're trying to
February
replicate
14th.
the success here. And
Valentine's Day.
By doing that, by taking away a black man's mantle, that second prominent black character for sure in the Marvel universe that everybody read and loved, and we love Falcon, and they could have made a Falcon movie and they could have just made him the head of the Avengers. No, they had to take, they didn't feel strong enough for that, so they had to give him the mantle of Captain America. Now, I hear the people now. They did it in the comics. Yes, they did. They did, and it was a massive fucking failure. It was a massive failure. Yeah. So, I think we'll get the same results. Let's take a look.
I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage a situation, then what happens?
I mean, why would that matter?
Work with me, Sam.
If you would still, even in a superhero world, be obligated to obey the laws of your nation. So you can't just go around doing whatever you want anyway. So he would have to obey surely what the president said in the first place.
He's not a tool of the government.
And didn't we have the Sokovia Accords and there was a whole like civil war?
Dude, he's broke. He's broke. He can't even get a credit card. Did you not see Falcon Winter Soldier?
No,
nobody did.
You can't even get credit.
Know how to use the internet.
I saw it.
Sadly, I did too.
Black. The bank wouldn't give them a loan.
Yeah.
Did Ryan say he can't have a loan because he's black?
No,
that's what they said in the show.
That was the plot. Yeah.
That was the plot of fucking Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Who wrote the show, Ryan?
I might have done some consulting work.
We'll show the world a better way forward.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So I didn't see that. That's Isaiah. That's the truth. That's the OG retconned Captain America that they tested the serum on first. So
right, and that was the one who was introduced to us in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Should have called him Captain Tuskegee.
Hey,
this looks like just another night in Baltimore. I don't know what's going on.
So.
Sir, your inner circle's been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to. What if it's a trap?
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
He has no superpowers.
Like he didn't get electrocuted.
There's Sabra. I wonder if they're going to put her in her costume, Ryan.
Bro, there are people that are fucking furious about Sabra's inclusion because Sabra is like an Israeli character. And there are people that are very fucking pissed that are boycotting Marvel because they have an Israeli superhero.
Yeah. I mean, her costume is the Israeli flag. So I hope they go there. Me, for one, I want him to go there. I absolutely want him to go there because I want it to be comic book accurate.
Hamas character?
She has really curly hair. She has really curly hair. And
She's blue and white.
Yeah. I like the costume. I'm fine with that. Like, go for it, Marvel.
So this
go for it, baby.
Blue is the only thing that they're going to have from her costume. That's going to be it.
She might have a Star of David. I doubt they'll
maybe
show
maybe the ring. That. Maybe the ring is the Star of David.
He's definitely involved in the ring.
They're never going to show a close up.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
I agree.
They almost went Willow here.
You're right. I'm not.
I fully expected him to say, I'm better, but instead they just showed him flying instead.
Well, just wait for the movie, you know?
Yeah. There's no way he's better than Steve Rogers.
If he goes and says, I'm not Steve Rogers, I'm not Captain America, I'm my own man, flies off.
Well, I don't think he's not going to say I'm not Captain America. But right. You could have it. You're right. I'm not. But I'm inspired by him, and I'm learning from his example. And he'll probably do something like, actually, maybe to honor Steve Rogers, maybe. Actually, but
I think they should.
He's not going to say, "I'm not Captain America. I'm the Falcon." I don't think that's going to happen.
No, it's definitely not.
Be the best way.
Well, the entire trailer was pretty inoffensive. It was very neutral in tone as it was.
It's very boring.
Boring.
What I've heard is they're basically going to try to fix things while working with what they have, which is just a freaking horrible philosophy. I say rip the freaking Band-Aid off at this point, but are they going to dial it down and show reverence to Captain America? Because they didn't do that in The Falcon and Winter Soldier. They did not. They completely dissed the character and made him look like naive and fucking stupid by the time it was over for anybody who watched it. By the way, this is a follow-up to that show, which was considered a bomb. Considering how much it cost. It cost like $200 million, $250 million to make. It was a total fucking disaster. They greenlit this movie back then, Ryan. They greenlit this movie, I believe, shortly after Falcon and Winter Soldier, or even during it.
Like as the last episode came out or whatever, like right around that time frame. Yeah.
Were they huffing glue at the time? Like,
maybe.
How do you watch the reaction to that show and go, yeah, let's make a whole ass movie?
To be fair, the reaction to that show and the ratings for that show are probably like, if they got those ratings now, they'd probably piss themselves in joy.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh, Call of Duty.
Oh, it's the Red Hulk.
There you go.
All right. I have a hot take on the Red Hulk.
Maybe
it's fucking stupid. I fucking hate the Red Hulk. I can't stand the Red Hulk.
It's red.
It's red. I hated it when it came out in comics. I was okay when it was still a mystery. I was like, okay, who's it going to be? When we find out it was General Ross, I was like, that is the most retarded shit ever. Where did his mustache go? For one, Ross has a mustache and it goes away for some reason. It was so fucking dumb. So I'm not the biggest fan of the Red Hulk, as you can see.
Why is he red?
That's my reaction. These movies are aimed at the
high blood pressure
audience of normies. I'm a complete normie when it comes to anything like this. And I saw that. It's like, it doesn't make me excited or anything because I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I've been buying the comics and I don't know why the hell he's red either.
He's just even angrier.
No, there's a reason. I can't remember it. But
there's also the Red She-Hulk, too.
Unburned.
But I assumed it was a different Hulk.
I remember
it is a different Hulk.
It's a different, So
this is President Ross right here.
Yes,
spoiler alert.
President
I just
Ross.
spoiled the fucking movie for everybody. But
if you can't tell by the gray hair on his head.
Yeah, dead giveaway.
I can't wait to see CGI Harrison Ford Hulk face. I also can't wait to watch the movie and see how little of a shit Harrison Ford gave throughout the entire thing.
You can read that in the video already.
They should have carried on the president from Secret Invasion, though, because they were trying to set him up as a bad guy in that anyway, and so it would have fit with this if he was suddenly going to be evil.
Created with a combination of cosmic and gamma radiation. Gundam. That's
Cosmic Energies.
I missed that episode.
I read it and completely forgot it because it's been almost 2 decades. So
in this one, he's probably just going to take like some type of super soldier serum or something. That's my guess of what happens to him in this one. I don't know.
Something simple, easy.
Okay, just to clarify, I hate the idea of there being another Hulk. There's one Hulk. The Hulk was supposed to be completely fucking unique. I love the idea of within the MCU, kind of borrowing from Ultimate Comics of like the Hulk came from them trying to replicate Captain America. We had the Abomination, like that's fine. But having another Hulk just makes the Hulk less special. It's just like having another Spider-Man. Makes Spider-Man less special. It just dilutes the product. Make another fucking superhero, give him another name, change him a little bit. I've always fucking hated that. I know it's part of comics. But Marvel used to like restrain from that. I'm fine with that. Like She-Hulk was fine because they made She-Hulk a good character. They made her work. They made her different.
She was a very different character.
Yeah, really good.
And what's annoying, like Bucky was so well set up in the MCU to take that mantle. He has a redemption arc. He, fought with Steve Rogers and everything. He was the person to do it.
And the chrome suit. The kids would have loved the toys.
And then they decide, no, we got to skip him because there's a more diverse person to go with.
Yeah,
well, we did have the Summer of Love.
I don't think any of us hate like Anthony Mackie as an actor. I think he's been a great Falcon. I really liked him in Twisted Metal. I thought that was a fun series. I got nothing. Alter Carbon season 2 was fucking garbage, total garbage.
Yeah, that was not his fault. Yeah, that's not his fault.
That's not his fault. But he's not a lead actor. He's not a lead actor. He's not going to be able to carry this. Marvel announced something too quick and they had to reshoot the thing. They're going to lose their ass on this movie and it doesn't help anything, especially when you're going to win back so much goodwill just by a lot of people who just don't pay attention to this stuff. When Deadpool and Wolverine comes out, you're going to hear, you're going to hear fucking Campy and all of them are going to say, Marvel saved, MCU is saved. Here we go, back on track. And they're going to follow that up, which I think is going to be great. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the movie. I just rewatched Deadpool 1 and 2. They're fucking great. They're really fun movies. So I hope they do something good. Unfortunately, guys, before we even get to Captain Black Falcon America, we get to Agatha. That'll be the thing they follow up Deadpool and Wolverine with. Agatha all along.
Dirterotic.com